I can't remember what voices I did for these characters, so I apologize.
Well, then it's time for you to start again.
Uh,
Didn't you go over your footage to review it?
no.
Pff,
That would
the
be
hell, man! Trying to run a professional show here.
Who said anything about professional? And I've started recording. And I was going to do the Thunderbirds thing, but I forgot.
The running gags going.
Yeah, there's no running anything. I'm a mess, and my videos are a mess. But hello there. I am Ash Mannix, and I'm with my ever so cheerful co-host, Pixel.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Let's just say that compared to me, you're extremely cheery. I'm sure you would not disagree. But yeah, we are here once again playing Return to Shironagasu Island.
Man.
Part 2 of the playthrough. And I believe in the last part, we found out who our main characters were. A high school girl and a slightly jaded detective. We went to a mansion. We found out that the owner of the mansion passed away, and his daughter had asked us to investigate. So we did some investigation and found out some letter hinting towards an island and something that he regretted doing, but he was going to go back to the island for some reason. And I think that's where we got to. If you can remember anything else, Kitzel.
Just island, murder.
Usually murder, yeah. Murder, island, mystery, intrigue. All the stuff that I like. So let's get into this. And you're not going to be able to see my mouse, are you?
No, but I think
it's on stream. It can, like on the recording, it can. Sorry.
I have a suspicion after I was rewatching the footage to make sure of what happened. Have you still got the avatars up?
Yes.
When you take them down, I think that's when I can start seeing your mouse.
On the stream?
I don't know. That's what happened in that video, the first one.
Interesting. Well, let's just switch on to the no avatar mode, which I have now done. And I bet you still can't see the mouse. No.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what it was.
I click away and click back on. Anyway, let us load the game. Prologue letter 2. Yes, that was nice. Oh, we saved. Did we save just before taking an option?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
What is the backlog? How do I get the backlog?
What backlog?
This has a
scroll up on the mouse wheel.
Oh, that's it. What the? Can't scroll up more than that? This game.
No, because you just loaded into the game. All of them are like this.
Right, about Sir. Right, let's ask about Sir Raimon. Let's see. Who's?
You are Ikeda and this girl Neneko? I've forgotten her name exactly. I'm this woman here, Miss Ada Higgins.
I can't remember what voices I did for these characters, so I apologize.
Well, then it's time for you to start again. Didn't you go over your footage to review it?
No. That would
the hell, man! Trying to run a professional show here.
Who said anything about professional?
Me.
Miss Ada. Do you know this Sir Raymond?
No, I don't. He might have been one of my father's friends. I don't recall my father mentioning his name before, though.
I see. A secret acquaintance. Okay.
And now Shironagasu Island, right?
Yeah. Have you ever heard about Shironagasu Island?
No, I have never heard of it. It's a strange name. I would have remembered if I had heard it before.
I see. The letter mentions a place called Unalaska. I believe it's suited to the Aleutian Islands. Perhaps Shironagasu Island is close by.
Unalaska just makes me think of Final Fantasy X.
Oh, I was just thinking Alaska. Wait, I've asked both questions.
Ask some more. I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
Okay. Do you know anything about Aleutian Islands? For instance, has your father been there in the past?
The Aleutian Islands. My father occasionally went fishing in Anchorage in Alaska. It was his hobby.
If he went all the way to Anchorage, he must have taken long vacations.
Yes, he was usually gone for 2 or 3 weeks.
Is it possible that he pretended to go fishing and actually
This is
went
thinking,
to that island
isn't it?
instead? Yeah.
Ah.
What's the matter?
What? It wasn't thinking that. Ah, for fuck's sake.
No,
I'm
no,
not
she
sure
just
about this
remembered something.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this because this happened when I was very young. I remember going with him to a very dreary island a long time ago. Could that have been Shironagasu Island?
So you may have been there. That's definitely interesting information. Shironagasu Island. I suddenly think about the globe that was moved. Perhaps it showed the Aleutian Islands instead of the Pacific Ocean. Shironagasu Island has to be somewhere around there. Or maybe that eerie painting also gives a clue about where it is. There has to be something on that island. Something so terrifying that could drive a millionaire to suicide. Now, I can't remember the voice I gave her, but... Huh?
I want you to look at her, go through the same mental process of how you decided what her voice would be. And I want to see if it comes with the same answer.
Probably not. I've got a scar brain. What's the matter? There appears to be something inside that book. Is it stuck to it? Has it been glued?
Top marks, man. You got the same voice.
What, am I doing the right voice for the detective, though?
I don't know about the detective, but you are doing it for her.
Yay! I remember. Kind of. What is this? A card with an IC chip on it? What is modern card? It doesn't look like a credit card, though. Quarantine level 2?
Here we go.
Quarantine? That doesn't sound very friendly. What kind of card is this? Maybe it's a video rental membership card. Yeah, right. Miss Ada, could I borrow this card? I want to find out more about it.
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Quarantine level 2 card has been added to my inventory.
What was that little jingle? I have a request, Mr. Ikeda.
You'd like my number? Well, of course.
She already has your number.
Oh, shit. Oh, she does.
She called him, remember? At the airport. Could I ask you to go to that island and uncover the truth about my father?
So let me just recap, Miss Ada. You would like me to risk my life by going to this mysterious island that we don't even know where it's located. That has a card that says Quarantine Level 2 on it to access it. And risk my life to find out this mystery of your father, who is now already dead anyway. Are you, like, trying to skimp out or something? I mean, could you not just, like, get the police involved and send them instead of...
This is more expensive. What are you talking about, skimp out?
Yeah, well, getting the police to do it is free, isn't it?
Having said that, I don't think the police would be interested. I will give you these $10,000. I beg you. I have to know the truth.
Sorry, did you say those specific $10,000?
Is it in a suitcase on the table or something?
It's weird that you'd say these $10,000. Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
That is not an easy task. I really want to help you, however, I would need to pretend that I'm one of your father's relatives. However, being Asian, I don't think they would believe me. I don't think that I'd be received with open arms. A Caucasian male would be better at pretending to be a relative of your father. I think I know just the right person for the job. Allow me to introduce him to you. Who the hell is he talking about?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? No, I would like you to do it instead.
Just like ran over my explanation as to why this would not be like ideal. Just like, I don't care. Do it. You do it. Look, she trusts only you. Why don't you agree to help her? I'm sorry, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Alright, it was just my little Alexa going off on its own for some reason.
Oh, I see.
Have nothing else going on right now anyway, right? You talk too much. I'm trying to think of a way to make this work.
Perhaps I could pretend to be your wife.
I was going to suggest this. I was going to say that this might end up being what we do, that he pretends to be her husband. And I was like, could I pretend to be your husband? Sorry, dirty thoughts went through.
I'm shaking my head so much right now.
I'm such a fucking... I'm so damn bad. Huh? What? So I pretend to be your husband?
Yes, exactly. Due to my poor health, I don't often show my face in high society, so I don't think there will be any doubts if you pretend to be my husband.
What is that supposed to mean?
There won't be any doubts.
But like, why? Why does her not showing her face a lot not raise any doubts that she randomly has a husband that nobody knows about?
Well, I suppose if she's living a private life, people don't really check in on her.
Maybe.
So they wouldn't know if she is married or not.
Maybe.
You could show them a photo of us together.
Wait. Do I get to take a selfie with you?
Go for it. What do you think?
Yes. That might actually work. I'm not sure if they'll trust me, but it would be better than asking a complete stranger. I don't think there would be any reason for them to turn me down then. Huh? Wait a minute. If you're going to that island, what about me? You'll be staying here, of course, as a house sitter. Wait, you're going to leave this girl in this mansion on her own? I suppose Miss Ada's going to be there because she's not going to come with us. Wait, why does she need to house sit? Like, this Miss Ada woman is going to be here. It's her house.
I was presuming that she'd be house sitting the house where he stays at.
Oh. That makes more sense.
I was wondering why you immediately jumped to this one. But I also don't want to stick my foot in my mouth when she eventually turns around and says Miss Ada's got a whole bunch of maids and stuff to look after this place.
True. Oh well, let's see what he's talking about. House sitter? But you told me that your neighborhood is full of weirdos. The thought of being surrounded by crazy people when I'm by myself gives me the chills. Hey, you make it sound as if I'm a weirdo myself.
Yep.
I take back what I suggested. You should stay here with me. Sorry, I've already made up my mind.
Mr. Ikeda, do you mean that?
However, I have one condition. Do not make your father's death public until we get back. If that would leak out, they will not trust me.
I understand. Very well, I promise.
Alright. It's time for me to go. To Shironagasu Island.
Please do a swish transition. Not you, the game!
I was actually sitting there kind of like flourishing my hand as I said it as well. No, please don't go. You can't.
Nah, it's fading out. Why did it do the transition that one time? It was so good.
The Bering Sea is extremely rough. The bone-chilling wind is roaring, and the Black Sea is swirling under a cloudy sky. Even though it is July, it feels like it's freezing. Occasionally, the tips of the waves that hit the hull splash onto the deck. The Aleutian Islands only have around 10 days of clear weather each year. Most of the time, it's cloudy or storms. It's hard to believe that this is summer weather. How much worse would winter be? I don't even want to think about it. A week after I visited the Higgins mansion, I flew from New York to Unalaska with a Seattle transfer. The ship set sail from Unalaska and is now on its way to Shironagasu Island. It's about the same size as a ferry for hundreds of passengers, a 3,000-ton class luxury passenger ship. Mind-boggling that this is a private ship. tried to use my GPS. Can't get it to work. Can't seem to find any satellite radio waves. Perhaps there's a GPS jammer or something like that on the ship. Guess I really don't want anyone to find out where the island is located. Very suspicious. Should be on my toes. Things will absolutely get ugly if they find out who I really am. Should also keep in mind that someone might try to harm me. Anyway, I should head back inside. I'll catch a cold if I stay out here.
Ooh, listen to this.
I love this tune. Phew, much warmer inside than on deck. Oh.
Yeah, I know, I see.
We have a giant spider. Oh.
So harsh on Neneko.
And just her hair looks like a freaking spidery mess.
Mess.
Yes. Look at this, a grand piano. Look at this. I'll do with your... Give me your finest Coke. Can't believe that this is summer weather here. This weather is seriously messing with my senses. Oh, I have to click on things now.
You know what to do.
No, I don't.
I can't see your mouse.
You can't see my mouse.
Can't see your mouse.
Oh, maybe one day we'll figure out. Right. The piano. There's even a piano. Too bad I don't know how to play it. Wow, there's even a bar. There's no bartender. I guess I'll have to be self-service. I might have a drink later. I might have to throw up if I do, though. The ship is rocking back and forth. Oh, have you not got your sea legs? I'll pass for now. What else do we have? I don't see any other passengers. They're probably in another lounge or in their own private cabins. All these areas look the same. Perhaps they're trying to avoid contact with the other passengers.
Yep.
The weather outside is frightful.
You have to click the same thing multiple times sometimes, don't you?
Yes. I shouldn't look outside. I might get seasick otherwise. Don't see any other passengers. I think that's... pass for now. Okay, I will... Oh wait. It's dark on deck. The lighting inside makes the ship interior nice and bright. If it wasn't for the shaking, you could mistake this for a hotel. The ceiling lights sure are bright. Let's address the elephant in the room. Huh?
Yep.
Looks like some kelp ended up inside the ship. Nice! Probably because of the stormy weather. Must be one or two pieces of kelp there. Nothing strange.
Tell you, I really like how fucking shitty they are to each other. Sea kelp! Oh my god.
What the? Did the kelp just say something? Maybe I'm just imagining things. I must be exhausted. I could have sworn that kelp was talking.
There's an out of context sound there.
It's a big piece of kelp. I don't think I can make a good soup base with it though. Ikeda, I'll kill you. What?
Oh, she doesn't look good at all.
Ouch! Hey, stop kicking me. I'm on the verge of death. All you can do is make fun of me? Stop exaggerating.
She's blinking.
Stop exaggerating. You're just seasick. Come to think of it, I don't remember asking you to tag along in the first place. Didn't I tell you to stay in New York? And I'm already starting to regret that I followed you. Good grief. Okay, listen up. I'm Taro Higgins, the son-in-law of Roy Higgins. You have to pretend to be my younger sister. Got it? Aren't you overdoing it a bit? Why are you using a fake name? For better or worse, my real name is too well known in New York. I'm pretty famous,
Really?
you see. Some people might even recognize me on YouTube. Someone might figure out who I am if they hear my real name. Nobody knows who he is, man. But to be fair, I think it's a bad strategy to use your real name when you're undercover.
Yeah, when you're undercover.
So I have to be careful. You're so full of yourself. Hey, I'm not taking any chances, alright? You have to be careful. Yeah. You told me that several times already. Be a good girl then. Hey, are you okay? I have to click. Why?
You have to click on her.
Wait on. Her hair is such a mess. Is she trying to set a record? Come to think of it, it does look like kelp. No. Smells like it too. He's sitting there sniffing her hair, man. What the fuck? Were you just having a private joke at my expense? What? No, of course not.
Don't like that drool, man. It's a bit unflattering.
Her hair is actually pretty, but she just hasn't taken care of it. Perhaps she doesn't leave her house much. You ever watch that? What was that? There was this weird anime about the girl that likes to put her as the drool one.
Oh my god, Mysterious Girlfriend X.
Yeah, I watched that. It's only got a few episodes, isn't it? It's not very, it's so weird.
It's not one of the ones I've watched. Saliva is
I mean, look,
disgusting, man.
we do not kink shame here, but at the same time, it just kind of makes.
I'm not kink shaming anyone. I'm just saying it's one of those things that rightfully puts me off. I may be a degenerate,
Well, not
but I
that
have my
type.
limits.
Not that type.
Yeah.
You're having it rough, aren't you? Of course, you idiot. Wipe the drool from your face before you talk. It's grossing me out. Too exhausted to wipe it. She does look blue in the face. Meh, she'll be fine. I love his... Right, what else am I supposed to click on?
Where have you clicked? Where haven't you clicked?
Why am I able to click on this bottom right corner? I can see your belly. So, it's just my belly. You could catch a cold. Do I have to click on this a couple of times? He's such a tomboy. Alright, maybe that's all it is. Right, okay. What else am I supposed to click
What about
on?
a hand?
No, it doesn't... Oh, wait. Is there some kelp stuck in there? What? That just sounded very nasty. No, you're just imagining things. I was only asking if you're feeling okay. You're shady as always.
That's one way of putting it.
And your hair is messy as always. What am I...
Are you able to click on a drool? Are you able to click on her chest? Are you able to click on a hand?
Oh, what? I wasn't able to click on her drool before. Oh. You alright, Kelp? I mean, Neneko. If you ever tease me again, I will skin you alive. What's with you all of a sudden? I'll eat your liver with some fava beans and a nice chanty. Yes.
Reference to Hannibal Lecter right there, isn't it?
Is it? I've never watched Hannibal Lecter. How can you say such terrible things to someone you always looked up to? Why don't you throw up whatever is floating around inside your stomach? I'm sure that would make you feel a bit better. Can I throw up here? No way. Hang on, let me get a bucket. Just as I'm about to leave, 2 passengers appear.
Ooh, social interaction.
Neneko immediately switches back to pretending to be Kelp. Hello.
Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm gonna regret it. Right, okay. My name is Akira Edgeworth. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and this is my attendant, Giselle Reed.
Her name is Edgeworth? Yes!
Without an E, though, for some reason.
Badly spelled. Who cares? It's Edgeworth. Akira Edgeworth.
Ah.
Though Edgeworth's
Akira
first
Edgeworth,
name
yeah.
was Edgeworth, wasn't it? Or was it his surname? I can't remember.
Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe she's his sister? His long-lost sister that he never knew about? Right, should I do the assistant? The attendant?
If you want.
The pleasure is all mine. I'm Taro Higgins, Roy Higgins' son-in-law and Ada Higgins' husband. Akira Edgeworth, huh? Guessing from her name, I'd say that she's probably Scottish? What is this
Apparently.
nonsense? Let me just check this.
You're the professional, man. You should
I ain't
know.
no fucking professional, but still. Google. Edgeworth is an English. It probably derives from Edgeworth in Gloucestershire. The name is in Ireland, but the name is long established in Ireland, where it is claimed that the family settled in County Longford. So Gloucestershire.
If it's from Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire is in southwest.
Yeah, so where the hell does Scottish come from? Wherever. She's rather young. About the same age as Neneko. Her attendant Giselle, though, I'm not so sure where she's from. Perhaps she's biracial.
That's you, mate, isn't it?
No, you're the blonde girl.
Akira. Oh, you got me so hooked on Edgeworth. I didn't see the Akira. I see. You're a relative of Mr. Higgins. There has been chatter about you on the grapevine. A pleasure to meet you.
The grapevine, okay. Akira looks at me attentively. She appears to be suspicious of me. I'm sure my cover would have been blown if I hadn't spread some false rumours in advance.
What do you know about the island? Why didn't Mr. Higgins come himself?
My father-in-law has been under the weather recently. That's why he asked me to go instead. He said that I'm trustworthy enough. Or should I say that he didn't entrust us to anyone else? The wealthy have many enemies. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, of course. It appears that my father also has a lot of enemies.
Everybody's father is a little... like
they're all fighting each other.
They're all a bunch of pussies too scared to come on the ship. I'll send my daughter in my place. What the fuck?
Fair.
My young daughter. What the hell?
Despite his terminal illness, he still hangs on to his position and honor. It's quite absurd.
Actually, okay, I take it back. He has a terminal illness. That's excuse enough to not go on long ship journeys to weird islands. Young lady, we should not discuss this matter any further.
Yes, you are right. I'm afraid I've said too much already. I'm going a bit of the old lady now. I do hope that Mr. Higgins will recover soon.
Yeah, you need to make her sound younger, peppier, with a bit more.
It's a bit hard.
Edge, because she's like she's got a bit more sassiness in her body language. Thank you. I'll be sure to mention that to him upon my return.
I wish you a pleasant day.
Phew.
Oh, I almost forgot. Allow me to give you a piece of advice.
This is going to be ominous. Advice? Akira draws closer and whispers into my ear.
Don't stick your nose too deep into things if you don't know about the island. It could seriously impact your life expectancy.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean exactly what I said. Don't go snooping around too much if you value your life, that is.
Is that a threat?
Take care of yourself, Mr. Taro Higgins.
Akira smiles and walks away. Oh boy. I was certain she was right. She saw right through me. What a nasty girl. You startled me there. I'd completely forgotten about you. She has a bad attitude. Watch your back around her. No need to tell me. I'm always careful. Hey, do you feel any better now? Are you listening? I think I'm going to be sick. Oh no.
Oh boy. Are you alright? Do you need to throw up?
Is this the voice you're giving this lovely lady? Wait,
yes.
Wait. I'm liking this outfit. I like the spunky hairstyle. I think...
And you like the voice too.
I don't know. You literally just gave her your normal voice. What the hell? I suspect that she's going to be some other type of detective-y type person.
Looking at her, right?
The body language, the way she just appeared. She's not acting like she owns the place, so she's probably not one of the rich people invited on the show. I might be wrong though. Let's see. A woman appears out of nowhere and touches Neneko's back. Eee! Neneko isn't used to being touched. Startled, she jumps up.
I'm sorry, you don't like being touched, do you?
Neneko suddenly reminds me of a beached whale.
What?
She kicks my legs several times. I think she's trying to ask me to step in. Don't worry about her. She's not really a people person, and she was startled when you touched her.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do so. Are you her relative? I'm sorry, I didn't what the fuck? I didn't introduce myself. My name is Real Baxter.
Oh, maybe she is one of the rich people here. I'm Taro Higgins. This is
With a
my
name like that.
This is my sister, Neneko Izumuzaki. Wait, he just called himself.
Mr. Higgins. Yeah?
I just realized that he's
What?
taken on his father-in-law's surname.
Yeah. He married into her family, and he's taken her surname, and he's shortened his name from whatever it was to Taro.
But like normally when you marry, so he's married into the family. Usually, like the guy keeps the surname, so it's an It's because he's married into it. And is this like Umineko, where Eva's husband changed his name to her surname? Oh no, she kept her surname. I think he took her surname so that she could.
It depends, man. It's up to the couple as to who takes what name.
But like, do you know how it's like they were trying to make it more likely that she could inherit some of the money by maintaining her surname?
In this case, he's the one who's married into what seems to be a very rich family, right?
Which is the same as Eva's husband.
Yeah, and he also took the name, so yeah, you could be right. I wouldn't look too far into it, though.
I just didn't think about it until now.
There's no need to think about it that much. Mr. Higgins, the multimillionaire, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, no, I'm just his son-in-law. Would you happen to have a bag or something similar that I could use? I believe my darling sister is about to throw up.
Will a plastic bag... That's not going to help. Will a plastic bag do? I also have some motion sickness pills. Maybe she should empty her stomach first. Here, Neneko, take this plastic bag. What the fuck, man?
Rio gives Neneko a plastic bag. She starts rubbing Neneko's back, totally forgetting what I told her a minute ago. Neneko doesn't seem to react this time, probably because she's too preoccupied in vomiting her stomach out. You're used to this, aren't you? Are you a doctor or a nurse?
How did you know? You're right. You have a keen eye. I work as an internist at a small hospital in Washington.
What the hell is it? This is where I Google again. Internist? Have you heard of that term?
I've not heard that word before, but from the name, I'm guessing they're the person who takes the people into the hospital.
Apparently, no. An internist is
No?
a doctor of internal medicine, specialising in internal organs and systems of the body. Interesting.
Wait a minute.
I've not heard that
How's
term before. It's well,
Me neither,
WebMD, so it might be an American term.
I suppose.
We are British, so we Oi, governor! We don't know about stuff like
What
that.
on earth are you doing? I didn't even understand what you said the first time. It just in this. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you just yell into the microphone?
Yeah, I almost spat my water all over my keyboard.
You don't want to do that, man. Oh my god, the fucking neighbors are playing music. Ugh.
I can't hear it, so. Brr.
That's alright then. I'm impressed that you could figure that out. Are you a detective? Fuck.
No, I'm just a regular white-collar worker. She's surprisingly perceptive.
I'm thinking she might be undercover as well. Anyway, it's nice to finally see some friendly faces. This may sound rude, but almost everyone else on this ship is quite standoffish.
Were you invited to come here?
Haha, no! My uncle was invited to come on this trip. However, he suddenly became ill, so I came on his behalf instead.
Why is everyone who's supposed to come on this trip ill?
You know, I'm thinking you're right. They just can't be asked. They're like, fuck it, I'm sick. You go.
Me being a cynical person that is thinking for the game, having a bunch of old dudes on a trip doesn't seem as enticing as a bunch of younger
relatives who are disinterested.
who you can simp over, men or women.
Yeah.
Mm.
He told me that all travel and accommodation costs were taken care of, and that I would be staying at the famous Sir Raymond's Louis Associ mansion.
Apparently.
Is that a word or that's a name? Associ.
Louis Associé.
Associate? I don't know.
Associé.
I'm going to say Louis Associé. My uncle, but it doesn't have an oh, whatever. My uncle is usually a cheapskate, but he was surprisingly generous this time. Unusually so. Yeah, he really wanted you to go instead of him.
Yeah, probably. He probably knows that his life is at risk. Huh. Didn't you receive $10,000?
$10,000? What are you talking about?
Oh my god, did her uncle keep the money?
Yes.
No, forget about it. Didn't receive any money for expenses?
Oh? Now I'm becoming curious.
Maybe she's actually a plant and that's why she never got the money. And she's like, oh, what are you talking about? Oh shit, my cover's blown. Could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, of course. I hope I can answer them.
Let's see.
What is Louis Associé, yeah?
What's this Louis Associé that you mentioned?
Don't you know? Louis Associé is the name of the mansion and guest house built by Sir Raymond.
Ah, yes. I heard about it, but it totally slipped my mind.
It's rumored to be like a 5-star hotel on an island in the middle of the ocean. Ha! Yeah.
Wow.
It's totally Mineko vibes.
That sounds great. That was the plan in the Mineko, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was to make it a hotel or tourist destination of some kind, yeah.
And do you know anything about the origins of Shironagasu Island?
The origins of Shironagasu Island?
Yes, I mean, it's nice to repeat what I just said, but fair enough.
I'm pretty sure I heard that the name is Japanese. That the name is Japanese? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Japanese? Of course, I know it's Japanese.
Ah, of course. I forget that you're Japanese. Do you know what Shironagasu means?
Why do you forget? I didn't mention that I was Japanese, did I?
He's blatantly, just by looking at him and his name.
Well,
the name of his sister, rather.
Yeah, well, it's not super obvious. I mean, he could be... I mean, you can't guess what country a person is just from looking at them. This accent... Oh, never mind.
Not perfectly, but yeah.
Well, Shironagasu is the Japanese name of a whale species, but I'm not sure why the island was named after it. Shiro means white, and Nagasu means long and tall. It might be called that because it's large and mostly white, but when seen from the ocean. What she just said.
Ah, so it's a whale species. Are you feeling any better, Neneko? Or do you need to vomit again? Ugh.
I'm really liking this character. Maybe because she's like very
real.
good. Yeah, real. Just, I don't know. Maybe because she's being nice and taking care of Neneko. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes her instantly likable, and she's not as dickish as Akira was.
And she's like dressed really cool. I like it. Pencil skirt, that top, whatever. Don't know why. Looks cool. Spiky hair.
It's very office lady.
But also with a bit of, like, the hair is nice. Like, it's not your typical... I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, in Japanese anime.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to start being down bad about these characters. Let's ask about the origins.
I didn't even get the feeling you were being that down bad this time. I don't know what Shironagasu Island is like because I've never been there. Perhaps you should ask the other passengers.
I just remembered something. I should do this. You know why?
Thumbnail.
Yes! Especially with Neneko dead in the bed and the sofa next to her. Do you know what I'm going to do? This is going to annoy you. I'm going to have a red arrow with a circle.
Oh, you're going to do the thing.
I'm going to do the thing.
Do you know what? I don't even mind it in this instance because I feel like on a thumbnail she might be hard to see.
It's like no explanation of what it means. Anyway, sorry.
I've already read it.
Have you?
Yeah, perhaps you should ask the other passengers.
Yes, I guess you're right. I haven't met Sir Raymond yet. What about you, Rail? Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't. He's an extremely wealthy and powerful person who belongs to the upper echelons of society.
He doesn't happen to shout Beatrice every night, does he?
That's going to be the plot twist, isn't it?
Just wondering, just wondering.
Simply the thought of meeting someone like him is quite intimidating. I'm just a regular person. Ha! Bullshit.
I see.
I'm sure that rich people have their own rich people problems, though. Yeah.
Rich people problems, okay.
Yeah, like Beatrice.
What is Sir Raymond like?
To be honest, I don't know much about wealthy people. What?
Okay, that's a weird thing
I
to
don't know
say.
much about wealthy people. Well,
Right, I'm gonna...
who's this mysterious stranger?
I really... Right, I'm gonna just go with a fucking random place. And we'll see how it's... I'll change it depending on what person it is, but let's see.
Yeah.
Are you really saying you've never heard about Sir Raymond? At least I got a guess.
I hope
Oh.
you got it halfway right. Let's see.
I suddenly hear a man's voice. Sir Raymond comes
Yeah,
from...
you were right on the money.
Sir Raymond comes from a family of aristocrats, but he has made most of his enormous wealth through the development of North Sea oil fields. He is amiable, but also has a mysterious side to him. A man wearing a white suit who reeks of alcohol. Yes! Appears he probably had a few too many. I think I've
Man,
got
Battler
this.
fell on hard times.
I think I got the voice right.
You did. You did get the voice right.
Sorry for being late to the party. I'm Jacob Rutland. And you are?
Real Baxter.
And this voice is going to kill my vocal cords.
Oh, welcome to my life.
Taro Higgins. Higgins? Ah! The man who managed to win the heart of Higgins' only daughter. Eventually, his enormous fortune will become yours. Am I right? Have to admit it, you've done very well for yourself. It's not like that. I wasn't in it for the money. Whatever you say. So, is this your first time to Shironagasu Island? Indeed. Do you know anything about the origins of the island's name? Rail and I were talking about it. Why, it's called that? What a boring thing to talk about. Fierce battles once raged between the United States and Japan on the Aleutian Islands. Apparently, when the Japanese saw the island, they thought it looked like a whale, so they named it Shironagasu Island.
I like that he's actually given the proper story.
Of course, the island has its own name, but that is kept secret. Sir Raymond is a cautious man, but who cares what the real name of the island is? I couldn't care less about such trivia. I see. So it really was named after a whale. Were you really appointed as Higgins' representative? Not sure I believe you. You don't look and act like an aristocrat. You didn't manage to gain Higgins' favour, so at least you don't lack the motivation. How did you learn about the island, and what do you know about it? Why are you really here? Don't tell me that you came just because of that boring letter. Blood or flesh?
What?
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know.
What are you looking for on the island? Blood? Flesh?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Don't you understand what I mean? You really here on behalf of Higgins? You're trying to trick us. You won't come back from the island alive.
Ooh, nice.
This can be you.
Threats. My dear fellow, there you are, Jacob. I've been looking all over for you.
I don't know why, but the voice I was thinking of for this guy, this person, is, my dear fellow, there you are, Jacob. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
fine then.
let's see.
My dear fellow.
Yeah!
Alright, fair enough.
I feel like I somehow pegged it. At least that suits it in my eyes.
I mean, I would put it down a notch, but yeah, you got something that... What the fuck's he holding to his neck? Is that a handkerchief?
Yes. Like, I feel like a kind of, I don't know what's the word, not prissy, like fancy person, like a bit overly fancy and wouldn't get themselves dirty.
Pretentious.
Pretentious, yeah.
Pretentious.
A bespectacled obese man appears. His hemp suit looks tailor-made. I seriously doubt there are any store-bought clothes his size. He's not that big, man. What the hell?
It's the sprite. It doesn't make him look as big as he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be massive, right? According to the stomach, I suppose. But it looks like he's the same size as Jacob to his left.
Yeah, and even, look, I mean, he's not that massive. Look, I don't know. The man looks at Jacob in a furtive manner. What is it, Thomas? Don't interrupt me now. I'm having an important conversation with this gentleman.
But, you'll still have to tell me about it. About your huge win in that casino in Macau. Please, Jacob.
Macau? Ah, yes. I almost forgot about that. Alright, come with me. I'll tell you about it over a few drinks. Mr. Higgins, you'll have to excuse me. Let's continue our conversation soon. You'll understand that I was talking about when we get to the island. I won't spoil all the fun. Jacob ends our conversation and leaves with Thomas. Too bad. I almost learned more about the island. Thomas definitely knows more than he's letting on. Tried to interrupt my conversation with Jacob on purpose.
What a boisterous person. I don't think I'd be able to get along with him.
I'm loving this little elevator music in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I run into people like him all the time.
Oh, that's bad.
Looks like Neneko just emptied her entire stomach. From the look of it, she ate the large cake platter before sneaking onto the ship. And is that corn?
Oh, come on, mate. What are you doing?
He's probably trying to keep it all inside while Jacob and Thomas were here. Are you okay? Oh, that's you.
That's me. Are you okay, Neneko? I'll bring you some water.
Blood or flesh?
No, water.
Mr. Higgins was talking about organs. Does that have anything to do with this? This is really vague. I have no idea what they're keeping hidden on that island. I wonder what it is. I need to uncover the truth about Shironagasu Island.
You're really hitting the proper sounds right there, man.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you're doing well today.
I light up a cigarette. The smoke is blown away by the Bering Sea's strong wind and immediately dissolves into the grey clouds. We've been sailing for quite some time. We should arrive at Shironagasu Island soon, though. Huh? Feeling any better, Neneko? Yeah, a bit. Ryo gave me some motion sickness tablets. They help. Also, it's really too hot on board. That's good to hear. Alright, I forgot to tell you something. But what is it? When we arrive at the island, you'll officially be my assistant. Wait, you said that she was your sister?
No. Like, as in the work that they're doing. It's not telling anyone because they're still undercover.
Okay. Everything about the island is important. That's why I need you to keep your eyes and ears open and remember everything. Don't make any excuses, saying that you don't feel well. Stay alert. You're exaggerating. Hey, I'm very serious. When we try to discover the mystery of the island, our lives may be in danger. But if you do your best as my assistant, I'll do my best to protect you. I'm ready for anything. Deal? Is the island that dangerous? Probably. Huh? Now I wish I hadn't followed you. Alright, I'll memorize everything. I'll do my utmost best as your assistant.
So she has to turn on the photographic memory?
I don't know. Maybe. Because he told her to specifically look around the place and, like, do a thing, be active, right? And do something rather than... Did you see anything, Neneko? When we were in the mansion. So maybe she has to be active about it?
Maybe, yeah.
Alright. Remember, we're in the same boat. We'll have to have each other's back. partner. Aibo. That sounds a bit awkward. Ah, is that Shironagasu Island? Huh? Can you see it?
No.
Wait a minute. I
Can't
see nothing.
anything.
The shape of an island slowly pierces through the grey clouds. Look at that. Is that Shironagasu Island? It doesn't look like a blue whale to me. It does look a bit like a whale, just missing the tail. You're right. But we're definitely heading there. So that has to be Shironagasu Island. Looks like we're finally here. What are they hiding on that island? It seems like I'm opening Pandora's box. Whatever they're up to there, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Dun dun dun. Now, I'm going to be a horrible person.
You're going to leave it there?
Yes, because we're almost
I
hitting
thought
it.
so.
I'm going to switch back to the avatars. Yes, so this was great. Let me just save. On number 3. So, we have journeyed to Shironagasu Island. We have met some new characters. One who is my favorite so far, Rail. And maybe the other guy that I did the voice for, and I can't remember. Was it Jacob? Wasn't Jacob.
No, I did. No, you did Jacob. I did Thomas.
Yeah, Jacob. So I like Rail. She is best character in this game so far for me. Besides Aikida, who is obviously awesome because I'm voicing him. Interesting. Blood or flesh? What could that mean? I wonder. This is shaping up to be quite interesting. I mean, I don't expect this to be Umineko levels of crazy and awesome. I don't want to give that unfair expectation on this game. But it's looking like I'm enjoying this. I mean, how are you finding it, Kuxel?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just annoyed that you're stopping it now.
Well, I mean, we're going to stop it now for this episode, but we will continue next time.
For next time.
So, for now, I am Ash Mannix.
And I am Kuxel.
And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Later.